They say a holy man can tolerate life in hell, and a learned person carries out his duties well. But a wretch like comes so like a man in sinful way. And a lover of God is surrendered to the truth they say. Also was surprised to see Pastor David keep his word. He said, my little brother, according to what I've heard, it's the 8th child of my sister that I should give. When you can take it out of here. Heard what was going on, being anxious for the Lord to descend amongst the human beings. Well, he created intrigue in the mind of a wicked king. He said, listen carefully to what I'm about to say. On the Maharaj and the coward man on this very day, along with their wives, boys, and girls and their whole entourage, they're all hanging around just like camouflage. And on the other side, Vasudev's son of Krishna, and all that being, born Rishi in the great Yadu dynasty, they're all waiting around for that fateful day, for the birth of the one who's come to take your life away. And the demigods, they too are being born amongst families and friends who are sworn. Out of the world to live in. That's what they're even after. You better go check with your buddies and do something about that. Being informed, Hamsa quickly changed his mind. Being driven by greed with the noble couple behind. Prison godmen shackled them in iron chains. Killed each newborn baby, putting baby through so much pain. Well, ain't it surprising that someone could be so cruel? Well, it happens when a person forgets about the golden rule. Blinded by lust and greed, he will think of the mind. Lust and greed, he will victimize pretty much anyone who stands in the way of their desire. So then Kamsa, he began to conquer all over the place. He rallied and made alliances with different kings. And then, meanwhile, Devaki was pregnant with the seventh child. We all know Balarama. And Krishna decided, well, I got to do something. So he ordered Yogamaya to transfer the child in the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini. Rohini is another wife of Vasudeva, and she was living in Vrindavan with Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda. And then Krishna told Yogamaya, then I will take birth in the jungle and then in the dungeon. And then you, Yogamaya, will take birth in the family of Nanda and Yashoda. This one's called Yogamaya. Kamsa rallied evil kings and then set out to forgive atrocity. He behaved inimically toward the Bhoja and the Yadu dynasty. First divided kingdoms, then he conquered all according to his plan. Soon he was a ruling king all throughout the land. When the pure-hearted Devaki was pregnant for the seventh time, the incarnation named Sesha appeared with all his might to ease her mind. She was joyful for she knew that Vishnu was now within her womb. Though she feared that like her other children, this newborn baby would be doomed. When Krishna saw the situation, he decided it was time to intervene. He ordered the appearance of his spiritual power on the scene. Her name was Yogamaya, also known as Ambika instead. She was given these instructions, this is what Lord Krishna said. In the prison house of Kamsa are Devaki and her faithful husband. Devaki is pregnant and for many days and nights she has been mortified and anxious on account of the feelings of her brother. Listen as I tell you how the help is given mother. The child within her womb is my expansion. Now here is your duty. Please arrange the transfer of this child to the womb of Rohini. Rohini is another wife of Vasudeva and presently is having to reside with King Nanda and his queen in a town called Vrindavan. Then I'll become the son of Devaki and take birth in his dungeon. And you will be the daughter of Nanda and Yashoda in Vrindavan. When all is said and done, the Lord entered into Vasudeva's heart. Soon he will walk here and manifest his transcendental art. So then, after giving the instructions to Yogamaya, and the child transferred from Devaki to Rohini, then Krishna manifested himself in the womb of Devaki. And Kamsa realized that his death was near. But he hesitated to kill his sister. Although he said, when this child is born, I will kill the child. and Kamsa could not stop thinking about Krishna. While eating, while sleeping, while walking, he always thought of Krishna. Unfortunately, there was no love in his heart. It's called prelude. When Krishna carried out his desire, Devaki glowed like raging fire. He entered into sacred womb, though she was shackled in a prison room. Well, Kamsa knew his end was near, but spared his sister because of fear. A cruel man's as good as dead. This he thought and this he said. Don't want no curse, don't want no blame. I'll spare her life to save my name. But when this child of hers is born, I'll take his life one very morning. Filled with anger, filled with hate, he thought of Krishna as he ate. His mind was on him as he slept, carried him around with every step. Alas, his heart was burdened down. No trace of love could thus be found. Unlike the lover's heart that prays to serve Lord Krishna every day. La 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 la. So now, Krishna is in the womb of Devaki. And just prior to his appearance in this world, all the demigods came into the dungeon to offer prayers, and specifically to establish Krishna's supreme position and his mercy, and to eradicate any kind of speculation on who Krishna really is. This is called prayers. The God with 4 faces and Shiva the greatest, along with innumerable sages, came to the dungeon to offer their prayers to Krishna, the Lord of all ages. You are true to your vow, and you should know how to protect the gentle and pious. You appear in this world in your primeval form to instruct living beings in the highest. When the pure-hearted need to reflect on your feet, the ocean of grief turns to nothing. When others go on the path you have shown, they can easily cross over to reveal your face. I know special grace to eradicate all speculations about what you say, who you are when you stay, how you fulfill your intentions. Thank you. So now for the grand finale. The environment in which Krishna appeared in Vrindavan is this beautifully described in Srila Prabhupada's Krishna book. That the atmosphere was wonderful, soft breezes, all the stars were aligned in the sky in a very auspicious manner. The birds were singing. The waters were decorated with flowers, and trees were decorated with flowers, and the peacocks were dancing. So when you walk around New Vrindavan, you can think of this also. Huh? Land of Krishna. So this one is called The Birth. This is the last piece, and we'll be doing some chanting at the end, so please join us. And before we do this one, thank you very much for attending, and I have some CDs available if you'd like. Peace came from the east, success came from the west, and the sky was riddled with a billion stars. In villages and towns, for many miles around, signs of fortune offered their regards. The forest and the waters were dressed with fragrant flowers, and the birds began to sing and peacocks dance. The wind was so appeasing, and the sense of touch was pleasing, and it seemed that everyone was in a trance. Celestial beings and angels, rejoicing with no bounds, looked upon from their jeweled towers. The ocean waves subsided, and the thunder was delighted, and the demigods together showered flowers. And in the dead of night, to everyone's delight, Lord Krishna made his way into this world, appearing like the moon. It transcendental boon, where the prophecy now finally had occurred. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.